Love that. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, we're going to Yarrow in Florida. Yarrow, you're up.
Thank you, Scott. Hello, Frankie. Thanks for being with us today.
Hey.
And everything that you shared is amazing. Thank you for the perspective and sharing your journey. And I love your camera angles. That's fun too. So more of a thought share, but I listened to a podcast or an interview really yesterday that was talking about mindfulness and meditation in education. But there was a comment in there that the state of play is the closest that we can get to kind of a unpracticed state of meditation and mindfulness.
That's
and
right.
Your comments on being imaginative and creating make-believe and really what I perceived as leaning into that in your adult professional life. Just curious on your thoughts of the tie-in that I saw with that experience and methodology with kind of that flow of intentionality from a mindfulness
100%.
meditation practice.
That's right. So the thing about mindfulness and meditation, first of all, thank you for the question. It's Yarrow, right? Okay, thank you. So mindfulness for a person like me is very difficult. Meditation, very difficult. But the essence of why mindfulness and meditation matter is being present. And there's really a superpower wrapped around this, because if you think about this dimension that we live in, that's constricted by gravity, space, time, the only way to get out of that dimension, especially as it relates to time, is to be in the present. It's the only way we can connect with all of the other dimensions. And so I think that's why mindfulness is so powerful. But the problem is that we take it too damn seriously. Okay. That's why sometimes like our best meditation is in these unsuspecting places. It's why we're so happy when we're playing, because when we're playing, guess what we're doing? We're not judging it. You know, it's not a measurement contest. It's just play, especially when it's not even in sports. Like, let's make it like a jungle gym, right? The jungle gym doesn't have an objective that we're all trying to get to. And so the power of play at work is creating space. I mean, look at what's the most powerful company in the world? Arguably, I would say Google. Well, what did they do first? They put a bunch of slides in their office. Right now it's cool. We accepted it because we're like, oh, Google. But like early on, it was like, how do we create a space where like it matters less? That's essentially why play is so powerful, because it doesn't matter as much. And it's hard to do that at work. Why? Because we're getting slammed with budget cuts. We're getting slammed with clients firing us. We're getting slammed with stuff that we thought was going to work that's set back and it doesn't work. Constantly slammed with stuff that absolutely matters and affects our livelihood. So of course we take it super seriously. And it's not like you can afford to not take it seriously. You have to have some of that discipline. But if all we end up with is just discipline, just grit, just hustle, that's why we burn out. That's why we fail. And so we have to create that space for play. I love play. In fact, one of the things I'm like experimenting with now is for companies that are open to it, I'm going to bring play stations, not the video game, but like actual stations where adults can play around the room in my experiences. So I actually am big into it. There's something there. It might sound ridiculous, but it's important, because you're creating this space that you got to give your imagination space before you immediately judge it. So I hope that helps.